welcome to Drinking Stuff with Drinkstuff, our weekly podcast where we just try all the weird and wonderful cocktails so you don't have to. I'm Laura.
And I'm Izzy.
And welcome to Drinking Stuff with Drinkstuff. Right.
Starting off.
Let's go.
Okay.
So, just a quick recap on last week.
Yep. So last week we introduced our podcast. Second of all, we then went and made a cocktail, didn't we? But I can't remember for the life of me what that was called.
Oh, she's useless. No, so we...
It's actually funny, I don't remember. I was trying to fill the gap. I don't know if anyone heard I was trying to fill the gap.
Yeah, I know, I did catch it. No, so last week we started our cocktail journey through Diffords Guide's World Top 100 Cocktails. We started at number 100 with the Lynchburg Lemonade.
Of course.
A Jack Daniels based cocktail and a really nice, easy start to our cocktail journey, I think.
Yeah, it was nice. It was a very lemony sour, so it was a good cocktail if you wanted a bit of alcohol, but not too overpowering that you felt like you were on the floor.
Yeah, and it wasn't too sour, it wasn't too sweet. It was a real nice, really nice middle of the road, kind of easy cocktail to start with. Mm-hmm. I can confirm that the cocktails we have today, I don't think are that middle of the road again.
I'm scared.
We've got a couple of interesting... I think the second one's going to be better than the first one. I think the second one is going to be better than the first one.
Yeah, the first one.
That's the first one.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I know this is, for those who are watching on YouTube, this is unprofessional. I've got a notepad, but I don't care. It's what I need.
Like I said last week, we have our script.
Well, I need to,
we need to stick to it.
Otherwise, how am I supposed to remember what I'm saying? And
exactly.
we'll end up with anything. So, the two cocktails we have today... Oh, well, should I do one at a time?
Yeah, let's do the one at a time.
So let's just give the first one the time it needs. So
cocktail number 99.
99 out of 100, the Champs-Élysées, which I'm guessing is how you say it.
Yeah, I was actually gonna check on Google Translate and see if I could get a pronunciation, and then I didn't have time.
Yeah, we should have done that, to be honest.
I didn't have time.
But do you know what? I'm just gonna jump right into it. Yeah, the Champs-Élysées. It is an interesting one. Because the thing is, it was a riff of a sidecar.
Okay.
And to be honest, I've never had a sidecar.
No, me neither.
Okay then, well there we go, we're both pretty in the dark.
Yeah, neither of us really know what it is, this kind of original cocktail. I'm sure we'll find out. I'm sure it's probably on the list somewhere. So
I'm just going to ask a question. Do we have any ice?
Do you know what? I did forget to go and get the ice. So I'm going to make a really rough edit now and run and get some ice. Okay, and we are back after that disastrous start. It's episode 2, baby. This was never going to be perfect.
I've just realised what the name's going to be for this cocktail. We forgot the ice.
There we go. We said what we're going to call it, and I said, just wait until we record the podcast, and then we'll know. And so now we know.
Yep, we forgot the ice. But that also brings us on to a very interesting question, because...
I didn't research.
Did you not?
No.
Oh, okay then.
Give me your phone.
Hang on.
No, you'll have to search.
Okay,
so
I'll just go for it.
You look that up, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to read out the recipe, okay? While you look up
but I
what that means.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Right, so the Champs-Élysées, okay, is cognac. It's then Green Chartreuse Liqueur, which, confession time, I accidentally bought yellow chartreuse. But we'll come on to that in a minute. Lemon juice, some sugar syrup, and then a dash of Angostura bitters. Now, I know that the recipe calls for 10 ml of chilled water, unless using wet ice. Which led us both to go, what is wet ice?
Yeah, what is it?
Ice is always wet, surely. What difference is wet ice to normal ice?
I mean, I just automatically went to dry ice, because obviously you have dry ice, which is really, really cold. So I was like, okay, well, it's obviously the opposite to that, so it's got to be normal. But actually, from my little Google search that I have just done, it just basically says wet ice means ice with water on top of it, or ice that is melting. So it will basically be that, we'll chuck the ice in, and it's if you're not using ice.
Well, I suppose it's where we've got we've currently got some ice. It's sat in an ice bucket to kind of help it last. But at the same time, we know that because it's in an ice bucket, like, and it's not in the freezer, it will start melting.
So that's our wet ice.
So that's our wet ice. So that's
what we're going for.
That's actually quite clever.
So, yeah, so basically shake all the ingredients with some ice, double strain, and a zest twist.
Lemon zest
twist for your thing, for your garnish. So I also searched up the gentle boozy and the sweet dry scale for Diffords Guide, and they are recommending this as an 8. So I think, hang on.
So it's more boozy.
What last week was? Oh, last week was 5 and 5.
So it's way more boozy and it's a lot drier.
Yes.
But, as I say, slight confession, we don't have green chartreuse, we only have yellow.
Yeah, so it probably won't be as...
That was my fault. Well, let's blame Amazon. I mean, let's probably not, because I'm just thinking we could get a lawsuit. But
do you know what? This is what I'm going to do.
Day 2, podcast over, because I caused a lawsuit. But no, so we've got yellow chartreuse, and we've spoken to the professional. We've spoken to Steve. We've got his professional opinion in it. And he said that basically the yellow chartreuse is a lot lower in alcohol ABV. So yellow chartreuse is like 40%, and I think he said green chartreuse was like nearly 60% ABV. So it's like a really high percentage alcohol. And he also said, he just basically said like it would like knock your socks off. Like it's really intense.
Yeah.
So we probably got a slightly gentler version of this cocktail today. So it might be that...
That's what I wanted.
So maybe at some point what we'll have to do is we'll have to come back and revisit this and actually have some green chartreuse.
Sounds risky, but we're going to do it. But we both have been really excited to actually smell it. So let's just...
That was going to be my point. I was being like, now crack it open so I can give it a whiff. Because...
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. I don't mind. I like giving things a whiff. Oh, it smells really medicine-y.
Oh, really?
So, just to explain, chartreuse is a herbal liqueur, okay? So it's just herbs.
Oh, I don't
so
like
it just
the smell of
smells really, it's quite medicinal.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's not a bad smell. It's not a bad smell
It's very herbal.
It definitely reminds me of like a medicine from my childhood. And
it's quite nice.
Cannot tell you what it is.
I know, I was thinking that.
But it's definitely, it's medicinal is the best way I can kind of explain it.
Steve kind of explained it as in like, it's kind of like Jaeger.
He said it wasn't like Jaeger.
Oh,
he said it was like absinthe, like long distant, like third removed cousin. I think,
I don't like it.
Oh, I don't know.
It's weird. We're gonna have a go. So should I just jump into making it and hope that I make these measurements all right? Because
hang on, let me just go over the jigger with you. So I meant to tell you this off air, but we're going to do it on air. So this is a shameless product plug, because we are really good at these. So this is the Mezcla jigger. It's a double-ended jigger. One end is 50ml, the other end is 25ml. On the 25ml measure, the little lines on the inside are 5ml. So you've got like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 up to the rim.
Excellent.
And then this side is 10ml measurements. You've got 10, 20, 30, 40, and then 50 up to the brim.
That's perfect. Okay.
So that will make life a bit easier. We're measuring out like these cocktail ingredients with like weird little numbers. So like the 10ml of green chartreuse. Like, how are you supposed to know otherwise? Well, the answer is a little jigger with lines on the inside.
I'm just going to shuffle that over there.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get started because I just think let's just jump in. Right, so I'm going to put my notepad here. Right, so first of all, I'm going to start off with the
Cognac.
Yeah, sorry, I was getting confused then.
For those of you who are also watching, if we are uploading the video, because I didn't want to spend like 30 quid on bottles of alcohol that we might never touch again, I bought some miniatures because they're also really cute. So lots of miniatures will be purchased in the future.
This is going to be a bit difficult to measure the 40. I mean,
the only other thing you could do is you could do 20 and then 25, because that'd be 45.
Ooh. Wait, 20 and then 25.
Yeah, so up to the, like,
that
not
one.
to the, yeah.
What a lovely sound.
It's definitely glugging. It's that really nice kind of like cocktail, like bloop, 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 bloop.
So hang on, how much is that? 20 and then 25?
Yeah, and then all the way to the top.
This is when we find out it's actually honest.
No, it was like 50ml, so we should have a tiny mini bit left.
Okay, I'm really shaky.
Whoa. Spilt a little bit, but that's all right. As Steve calls it, says, some for the bar. You can't abandon your bar. You need to kind of keep your bar nice and healthy. You need to feed it. and
With
it just
alcohol.
wants alcohol. What are you looking for?
10 ml of green chartreuse. I'm just going through.
So yeah, this is yellow chartreuse. So like a slightly weaker cousin.
Okay. We didn't need a lot, did we, really?
No, that's why, like, 10 mil is literally, like, is nothing. And why would I buy a 70 cl bottle if we don't even know we're going to like it? So that's why we're being sensible and buying miniatures. Because otherwise it's just going to sit on the shelf and gather dust.
Right, so up to the second line of lemon juice. I quite like making cocktails.
I really enjoy making cocktails. Like,
I'm going slow, I'm not going to lie, but I think that's the point.
I think we've got time. It's not
I'm
like...
trying to enjoy it, you know.
Yeah.
Then 15 ml of pure cane syrup. So, another glug. 5, 10, 15. Do you know what? I'm actually getting some nice smells from this, and I actually think I might like it.
Oh.
As I'm mixing it, I'm like, oh, that's a nice smell. That's nice. So then and then a dash.
I'll take that way because we'll need it for the next one.
And then a dash of bitters, which I'm always a bit funny with.
Yeah, try not to stain the bar. There you go.
I mean, I did it. Not as stylish as Steve. Do we need it for the next one as well?
No, that one can go back on the shelf.
Back on the shelf. Okay, right. And now for my ice.
So now we need some wet ice. I hope it's wet enough.
Oh, I don't know. No.
Fail.
It will melt.
Ooh, I would say breathe on it, but
COVID.
yeah.
One more for luck.
So if you're watching this back or listening to this back in like 2030 thinking, what was COVID? It was dark. Dark days, let me tell you.
Right, I'm not going to get that off now. And off we go. Shake for 8 to 10 seconds. It's really hard. I've not done it in a while. Yeah, we're done.
Yeah, I think you've got it. You can see the frost.
Okay.
Condensation.
Sorry to everyone listening.
That was a little, as we, love talking about, that's a little bit of ASMR for you.
Let me just get the... Oh, that wore me out, that did.
I can never undo a Boston tin, honestly.
Steve!
He's not here.
No. Oh. If you dent the bar, we'll be in trouble.
Right. My bar.
It's my bar. Oh, here we go. Do you want me to...
There we go.
It's also easier when you're standing up.
Yeah, and it's once your hands get colder now, I find I can't grip it very well.
Right. Oh, this is going to be hard to tell because we've got different
It doesn't
glasses.
matter. Just chuck some in. It doesn't matter. Oh, that smells interesting. I'm just smelling the other shaker, like half. And it's a weird smell. I'm not sure how I feel.
Wow. It's kind of orange looking.
Yeah, that'll be the cognac.
Oh, of course.
I'll give you
Right.
that.
Do you want to... Yeah. I don't mind any glass. Right. But I'm going to stand on this bit, actually. Right.
Okay.
Here's the sniff test.
Yeah, sniff test.
Oh, I don't like it.
I was going to say, you can really smell the herbal notes. What herbs? I don't really know. You can just smell something. Like, it's herby.
I really can't put my finger on it. You can smell, like, the lemon juice. Like, that's really strong. And I think it's actually more lemon juice in the cognac, more than anything.
And then you just get this, like, undertone
which
of
would
herbs.
make sense. Bearing in mind, they're probably the two. Yeah, because you literally have 20 ml of lemon juice and 45 ml of cognac. So it's kind of, like, overpowered by that anyway.
Yeah.
Well,
so I think there's only one thing left to do.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Let's try it.
Oh my god.
That is a very strong...
But I don't hate it.
No, I don't hate it either.
It's like honey. It will give you heartburn though, I'm telling you that. From a girl who gets heartburn rather often.
It will give you heartburn. I will trust your judgment on that one.
It's giving me heartburn vibes. But it's kind of honey flavoured. Like, it's got like a really honey kind of aftertaste.
Yeah. I imagine it's nicer because we've used the yellow chartreuse. I imagine with the green that was like really pack a punch.
Do you know what? I'm not a fan, really. Like, I think if I ordered it in a bar, I would be disappointed.
But I'd also drink it because I'd spent that money on it.
But I would drink it because I'm like, oh, I like it, but I don't. It's a bit like, okay, I'm going to get some hate for this one. And I'm ready to take that hate, so whatever. But I will drink an espresso martini and I won't necessarily like it. It's one of those ones that I just really dislike most of the time. It's rare that I like an espresso martini, so you know it's good if I actually like it.
Yeah.
Because it's the same thing.
Like I say, I could finish this. I could finish this drink, and it would be okay. But if we're talking our rating, if we're talking rating, right, and we said that 7 was I would order it at any bar.
Yeah.
I think
the more I drink it, the more I dislike it, though, I'm not going to lie.
I think I'm going to put this at a 5.5.
I'm going to go low.
Are you going low?
I'm going 4.
You're going 4?
I'm going to 4. It's not for me.
Okay.
It's really not. I'm a bit like, the more I'm drinking it, the more I'm thinking I'm going to be sick by the end of the night if I carried on.
I can also smell the bitters. That's one of the things I can smell in it.
Mm. Oh yeah, of course.
Because it smells similar to like an amaretto sour.
Yes, exactly. Because
like
that was the bit that was confusing me because I love an amaretto sour, so
Yeah.
I think that's what got confusing.
It's the lemon and then the bitters. It's that kind of combo I think that's throwing. No, I think my rating is a 5.5. Wouldn't order it in a bar.
Oh god, I need to stop drinking that. That's a solid 4 for me. To be honest, do you know what? I might have to put it lower than that.
Really?
Yeah, because I really don't like it.
I don't think you want to try it with the green chartreuse then. I don't think you like that at all.
That's going to be a no for me. I think I might drop it to a 3.5. I am. It's going down. 3.5.
Okay.
That's my final. I need a gabble. Final. Bang.
Yeah, okay.
Ugh, grim. Oh, that was disappointing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I really was not a fan of that.
Oh well. We live and learn, and that's the whole point of this.
Yeah.
That is the whole point of this.
Well, I'm never ordering that again. Right. Are we just gonna? Do we want to know a little bit of history about it? I wrote some down.
Oh yeah. Okay. Come on then. Tell me,
Well,
where did this come from?
So I've said it's obviously a riff of the sidecar, but it's actually named after a Parisian boulevard, and it was first created in 1925. So actually, it's an old recipe.
Yeah, I can.
So which you
And
can
it's
kind of tell.
quite French ingredients. Like obviously
Yeah.
you've got cognac, and then I think chartreuse isn't actually like a French herbal
That's
liqueur.
definitely French.
Thanks.
Parles Pares.
So it's kind of definitely got that kind of like French bohemian vibe.
Yeah. Oh well, you know what? We live and we learn. Right. I've got to ditch this now. Well, I'm actually going to get a different shaker.
Get a second shaker.
Can I use the drink
Yeah.
stuff one? Is that going to work with this? Though?
I think so.
I'm assuming this is the
It'll be
same.
fine. We'll figure it out.
Going with it.
But
Right.
before you start shaking it up,
Yeah,
we need to talk about it. We need to talk about.
Wow, I'm excited for this one. I think that's why. I'm getting
Okay.
ahead of myself. Do you want me to take the ingredients in this one?
Yeah, come on,
Right.
tell me.
So, this cocktail, number 98 in Diffords Guide's top 100 cocktails from around the world. Is that actually what it's called?
No, it's world's top 100 cocktails or something.
I was trying to sound sassy. Right. Well, it's not even the Casablanca, it is Casablanca.
And what
So,
does it
and
contain?
in Casablanca, we have 45ml of Bacardi Heritage rum, or just like rum.
I was going to say, we had a look, and it's essentially, it's supposed to be like a 13-year-old, kind of charcoal filtered, clear kind of rum, or white rum. And to be honest, we're just using a regular kind of premium white rum. Mm-hmm. So nothing too kind of extravagant, but we have just got a white rum.
Yeah, so 45ml of the white rum, or Bacardi, whatever it is. 15ml of Cointreau, which is yummy and orangey and lovely.
Which we do have.
Yep. Then we have 15ml of Luxardo Maraschino Liqueur.
Now, this is another ingredient that we needed so little of it, and you could only get it in massive bottles, that I have made a substitution. And I Googled it, and I thought, right, can you use other things for it? And I Googled it, and the internet told me one thing. And then we spoke to Steve today, and he was like, you're wrong. And I was like, oh. So we're actually going to be using cherry herring, which is like a cherry liqueur, which the internet told me was an okay like substitute. It was like, it might be slightly sweeter. We could have used Kirsch, but again, you could only get it in like massive bottles. And because I knew we had some of the cherry herring, like the cherry liqueur, I was like, we'll just use that. But apparently I was wrong with that too.
Yeah, because you know what? You make the effort, but you always...
Like that happens, doesn't it? How often do you, like, if you make cocktails at home, like you will regularly go, oh, I haven't got that ingredient.
Yeah,
I know, I'll just use this. And then
the thing is though, it becomes really difficult because you think actually, you always think like, does it affect the cocktail that much? But apparently yes, it can.
In our unprofessional opinion, no. But in Steve's professional opinion, yes.
But then I think that's probably the downfall of many people making cocktails at home. It is like not having the right stuff, and that's not obviously anyone's fault. But
well, yeah, because
but it's true. It does
because you are put off by buying these alcohols that, you know, they're not cheap. They're not like a tenner or anything. They're kind of like £30 or something for this massive bottle that you're not even sure you're gonna like. So we're gonna live life on the wild side. We're gonna make substitutions that you would probably naturally make at home. You know. So there's a chance that most people might have it. I say most people because I know my mum would. So most people will probably have some kind of cherry liqueur at home. Like I say, my mum loves cherry liqueurs and stuff. So we've always had cherry liqueur in my house. So I could just be biased. But this is the substitution we're going with. Yeah. Because that's what felt right.
That's what we have. So that's what we're doing. So we're having the cherry, is it hearing cherry?
Cherry hearing.
Cherry hearing liqueur instead of Luxardo Maraschino.
If I'm saying that wrong, send us a message. DM us on Instagram and tell me that I can't say things right.
Then we've got 15ml of lime juice.
Again, we've got the ODK lime juice for that this week.
And then we have 2.5ml of morning sugar syrup.
So obviously just our sugar syrup.
Yeah, we just used before. And then this is where it gets a little bit interesting. So we have 15ml of egg white written down as like, or pasteurised egg white, but we don't use that. We use
in this house we use Stilla Bunt Magic Velvet Foamers.
Which are the best.
They are a vegan substitute for egg white, and they will still give you that really nice luxury foam kind of top. But you just don't have to deal with egg because it can be a bit of a nightmare trying to shake egg whites and separating eggs and all things like that. And this, again, you know, it is shelf stable. So it's something that you can just keep at home with your drink stuff. And
with your drink stuff.
There is a space there, drinks, stuff. Yeah. And just as and when you make like a sour or whatever, like you've then got it and you don't have to fanny around with egg whites.
Mine. I use mine all the time. And also you only need like 6 drops. It does last a really long time. Yeah. So that's another thing that's also good about it. But, right, I'm going to jump in and make this cocktail. Okay. But I have a quick question first because I actually don't think I wrote down how to do it because I got distracted with
so I think I read it and I'm pretty sure it's just shake everything, dry shake, like you would a sour. So a dry shake just for reference at home. So the first time Izzy's going to shake this cocktail, it's going to be without ice. This will activate your egg white. It will activate your foamers to give you that lovely froth. What you will then do is you will then chuck some ice in, do a second shake, and that is then what kind of chills it down for you.
Yeah. So, I've just made a mess on the bar.
We'll wipe it up. Don't worry.
Right. So here we go. I'm going to start off with the Bacardi or the white rum. And I'm going to put 45ml of this in. So, I mean, it's going to be, again... Wait, which one do I...
It doesn't matter.
I know, just trying. I'm trying. We go to, like, there, don't we?
Yeah, okay. That'll be fine.
She may have gone a little over the top, but,
It's fine.
So, if I'm making a loud noise on the bar with these bottles, I do apologise.
So we did notice that in last week's recording that where I was like dragging bottles around, I was like, oh, that's not a great noise for a podcast. So we'll stop doing that.
It's all right. Right, now I'm going with the Cointreau. 5, 10, 15ml of the Cointreau. Oh, okay, or 25.
Well, it's not quite 25.
Okay, I've left.
Just chuck it in. Steve's gonna be like, why is my Cointreau contaminated?
It's actually, I forgot I made that other cocktail.
Yeah.
Whoops, sorry, Steve. And now I'm going with the cherry liqueur, which is again 15ml. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Help.
Oh God, that's.
It's real stuff.
It's a cork, and I think it's quite an old bottle. So it's definitely on there. Oh no.
It's okay, we can do this. Oh, please don't stab yourself, that would not be good. Oh, okay, it's coming. Oh, look at that. Oh. No, that's sticky.
Yeah. But there we go.
Cherries. Cherry stuff's always...
I did it.
Does it smell nice?
It just smells like cherries and alcohol.
Oh, it's actually quite nice. It kind of smells like sherry. Oh, I've just lost count. Hang on. 15, wasn't it? 5, 10, 15. Oh, that's more medicine-y looking. Oh, God.
It looks medicine-y, but it doesn't smell medicine-y. It just smells like cherry.
Oh, right. And then we've got the lime juice, which is, again, 15 ml of that.
I'm going to take a sip of water. I'm going to clear my palate.
Yes, clear your palate. That's 15 ml of that going in. And then we've got the sugar syrup, and then we'll do the egg white or the foamers. So sugar syrup, really small amount. This 2.5.
So like the smallest dash.
Yeah, I'm actually going to do half the thing.
Yeah, like the smallest dash of sugar syrup. That's quite a small amount.
Lovely. Right, and now I'm going to put in 6 to 8 drops. See, I do pay attention. I'm like taking over Steve here. Right, 1.
Who needs a professional when you've got us? Come on.
5, 6. I am professional. I don't know what we're talking about.
I mean, is it like a professional bartender?
No, I know. And then we're going to chuck
do the dry shake.
And the foamers do get very foamy, don't
Yeah,
they?
it might. When I've used foamers, usually my cocktail shaker partially explodes.
Yeah, like you can feel it pushing against that. It's actually quite odd.
So mine.
Oh, shit. Sorry, excuse my language.
It's all right. That's why I put an explicit tag on these podcasts.
Excuse my language.
Because save me having to not swear, because I'm quite a sweary person.
Right, now I'm going to check. Oh, that smells lovely.
So do we think this one's going to probably be more of a drinkable cocktail than the other one?
Yeah, do you know what? I think this is going to be... I was really looking forward to trying this, so I think we're going to have some good... Right, off we go again. I hate shaking cocktails. Okay, I think I'm done.
And so much to Izzy's disgust, we will be taking it in turns to shake cocktails.
Oh, for God's sake, I've done it again.
I was going to say, as soon as you add ice.
Woo. Are we going to go for a new strain? I think we should do, because otherwise I think we're just going to get... Although, do we have another Hawthorne? This could be interesting.
There are some knocking about. They're not the greatest, but... Oh no, I had it and then it...
Okay, I'm setting up.
See, this is why we shouldn't use Boston tins.
But then I find them easier, which I know is hilarious considering I'm struggling so much. Right, okay, here we go. Right.
In with a double strain.
Oh my God, it's not even foamy. How embarrassing.
Oh no.
I didn't shake it properly, sorry.
I think the Hawthorne strainer is also taking the foam.
Oh, it actually is.
Like, I can see it in there. I can definitely see it in there.
We are getting a foamy top. We actually are. This probably is more my fault than... It's probably not good. That was just me being... Right, I'm really rating that smell.
Okay, well...
Right, okay.
Let's have a sniff. Sniff test first. Okay.
I really like it.
See, I'm so concerned that because I mean it's supposed to be a fairly clear cocktail, but because we've got the cherry herring, which is a red liqueur, whereas maraschino liqueur is clear, I'm just so worried that it's going to taste lovely, but it's because we haven't used all the right ingredients.
Yeah. But you know what? I still am going to think it's going to be good.
But,
so it's gentle boozy scale. It is 7, so it's probably more towards boozy than gentle. Yeah. And it's also a 7 on the sweet and dry scale, so it's also... So
it's not as bad as the last one, but not as gentle as, say, number 100, which was the Lynchburg lemonade.
Yeah. So here we're going to go in and try it.
Yeah, let's try it. I don't think...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was a kick.
Oh, that was almost... Oh my God, do you know what that tastes like?
Oh, it's making my mouth go, because I get quite funny about sour stuff, but not... Amaretto sours or anything. Yeah. But I'm getting that pain on your cheeks.
Wow. Ooh. I tell you what, that is heartburn. That isn't going to give you heartburn. That is heartburn.
It's not a bad taste.
Do you know what it tastes like? Woo! Sorry, I got a kick of it. Ooh. Ooh. Right, so that tastes like, you know those lollies you get at Halloween? The ones that are like they have a pink one, a purple one, sorry, a red one,
like
an
they're
orange
quite
one.
sherbety.
Yeah, they come in the dip dab pack. Do you know you get the mixed pack? The is it Swizzles?
Possibly.
I'm gonna go with something like that, but it tastes like the blackcurrant one of those.
Okay.
Which is weird because I know it's cherry, but
yeah.
It's nice, but I'm just so not sure. It's just, I think the thing is with me, I'm not a massive fan of cocktails like this that are more sort of alcohol and just like a splash of lemon or like lime. It's not really like my thing.
I mean, it's not. It's not wowing me.
Yeah, it's a bit underwhelming, really.
It is a little bit underwhelming.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to make one for a guest. I think that's also another thing. I wouldn't be like, oh, try this cocktail, it's amazing.
But now I'm really torn, okay? Because I feel like this one isn't as bad as the first one, but isn't higher than a 5.5. So I feel like I need to drop... I think I need to drop the Champs-Élysées.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to drop my Champs-Élysées rating so that this one can kind of sit in that 5.
Yeah, I'd say this is a 5.
And then I might drop the Champs-Élysées down to a 4.
Yeah. So my rating for the Champs-Élysées, it was a 3.5.
Yeah.
Yours is now
now before. I did originally say a 5.5 and then I'm like, actually, no, I think it's maybe more a 4.
Yeah. And now I'm going to give this one, the Casablanca, a 5.
Yeah, I think it kind of sits in there. I think a 5. I wouldn't drink it in a bar. I wouldn't. But if someone sat me down and was like, "You can only drink this cocktail, or I'm going to shoot you," I'd be like, "Okay," and then I would drink it if that makes sense.
It's not like you're going to be like, "No," it's
not going to be like, "I'm never going to drink that. I'd rather die." And then it's not like, "Oh yes, please." It's like, okay.
I'll give you a little bit of history as well.
Yeah.
So this was named after Michael Curtis's 1942 classic Casablanca.
Oh.
So yeah, it's named after the film basically.
Right.
Don't know why, because I'm not going to lie, Steve's going to love this, but I've never seen Casablanca.
Neither have I.
Oh, there we go then.
Like, we're both as bad as each other.
There you go.
So.
Well, I actually don't remember what was next week's one is.
Oh my goodness. I think it was, we might need to get, I'm pretty sure Missionary's Downfall is on there. So one of the cocktails that I mentioned sort of in episode 1 that I was looking forward to, which I've re-looked at the ingredients list, and it has mint, and it has like sugar and stuff, but it also has peach schnapps and rum and pineapple juice, and it just sounds like a really fun tropical kind of tiki flavored.
We're gonna get the tiki mugs out for this.
I reckon we should get out the tiki glasses with the stem.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
We'll get out the tiki glasses with the stem. They're some of our favourites.
So we have number 97 is going to be the Eastern Standard.
Yep.
And then 96 is Missionary's Downfall.
Nice.
So we have 2 interesting cocktails. I don't know what Eastern Standard actually is though. Cucumber, mint leaves, dried gin, lime juice, and pure cane syrup. So
it's a kind of a slightly
refreshing
ginny kind of summer cocktail. So I think next week we've got like a couple of potentially really high scoring cocktails.
Yeah, I'm actually excited to try those.
I think next week we're going to score those really high.
Do you know what? We're going to have some nice facts about them as well. I'm not going to give away anything now, but if you want to hear the secrets,
I feel like looking at the ingredients, I do feel like we might have some 8 scores.
Yeah, I think we're going to have some high scoring ones here.
I think it's going to be 8. I definitely think it's going to hit that threshold of I would drink this again.
Isn't it? It'd be hilarious. We're like, no, we're going to give that a 1. We're like, it's awful. That just proves our skills totally off.
So yeah, thanks again. This is episode 2. Oh my god! Thank you for joining us. If you have joined us having listened to episode number 1, well, you're either a family member or a friend.
Yeah.
And we love you all the same.
Well, you never know. It might not be. I actually feel like, we've got possibility.
Yeah, I don't think this. Yeah, I think we're gonna get there. I think we're gonna be famous podcasters. But we are only on episode 2.
And you know what? We're enjoying it. So
yeah, and it's something just a little bit different.
Sorry, I keep drinking this cocktail. It's actually disgusting the more I drink it.
Right.
I can't do it. Right.
I think we need to sign off.
We'll have to sign off.
I think we're going to sign off. We're going to sign off.
Cheers.